What's up, YouTube? Yeah, that was a burp. I'm not going to do a retake. Someone asked me to do a video on what I do to keep my plants healthy. And a lot of people ask me what substrate I use, my lighting. Well, check out my other videos, people. I answer those questions in videos, and I will answer them in this video, hopefully. If you have any other questions, watch my videos, and if you don't find the answer, then ask me. And comment. And check out my contests, because I got a contest rolling. Thumbs it up. You guys are not thumbsing it up. I know who's thumbsing it up, and I will hunt you down. I'm just kidding. But let me talk about how to keep plants healthy. You know, that question was asked to me, and I was kind of like, WTF, mate? Like, how do I even answer that question? You know. And then I thought to myself, I think that's what I asked myself the first time I even thought about doing plants. Like, don't they just die? And the truth is, they do just die sometimes. But I'll talk about my tank in general so you guys can understand how I have kept plants. To start off with this 55, the gravel I have in here, what people don't understand is I was breeding angelfish. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have the time always to siphon all the way to the bottom. So you gotta understand, when you have 100 to 200 fish in a 55, when you shouldn't have that many, it's a lot of water, it's a lot of poop, it's a lot of blackness. So it's not always the greatest thing to be doing, and it's not smart to do unless you know how to do it. And if you want to know how to do that kind of stuff, comment below and I'll make a video about breeding angelfish hardcore style. A lot of water changes, but that's my key advice to that one. But anyways, you know, so the gravel had a bunch of poop in the gravel, because even if you siphon, you're not always going to capture all the poop that's in it. So it had a lot of nutrients from the poop alone. I started off with the T8 light, and I upgraded to my DIY. My lights are turned off in there. You can probably see the discus. He's pretty orange. Anyways, I upgraded to my DIY, and just because I realized that, here's a bulb maybe. These right here are daylight bulbs, and they worked really good, and I found out they worked good. How I found out that worked, I experimented, and it worked. That's what worked for me. As far as plants are concerned, and or you know what I have now, I have Eco Complete. I've not used it long enough to give a review. What I have used of it, I really like. Here's my dog making the video with me. He's kind of a beast. He wants water. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. I just planted them, you know. Like I would order plants. I didn't know what was what. Honestly, what I would do is I would look at people's aquariums and be like, oh my god, I love that plant, what is it? And I'd order it. And then later I would read and find out, oh shit, it was a highlight. Or, oh man, I should have read that, you know? Live and learn, you know, that's what I did. So, how I keep my plants healthy. Routine, regiment, things like that. I do have CO2 that I make on my own. DIY style. Check out my other channels. I probably will make some just to show you guys that I actually do them. I have fish in here, not in this one. I have fish in my aquariums, and I do water changes. That's really the only thing I do. Patience is definitely a virtue, but you learn to have patience when you breed fish. I'll show you guys some plants, and some of them are really black. Like this one right here was all black. And you know, you're like, no, it's not. It was all black, and check it out. Like, I planted it anyways. Here's another one. Check it out. All the way to the top, green. Patience is a very important thing to have, and you know, that's all you gotta do is plant it, be patient, hope it lives, and it will live. Sometimes it won't live. I have crypts in my 55 that, you know, they wilted away and just disappeared. I'm like, oh shit, those were $5 a piece plants. I really liked them. Son of a, you know? Not even a month later, the thing started going and just exploded, where I had another baby on it. You know, I could split the thing and have another baby come off of it. So, you know, for you guys that don't know anything about plants or anything like that, realize that that stuff happens, and you have to be patient, because if you were to move all the gravel and say, fuck, that stupid thing died, you didn't realize that plants wilt away and come right back. So, you know, that's really my biggest, you know, that's my key secret, is patience. Because, I mean, like, a lot of these plants were dying. A lot of them came back immediately fast. You know, here's a top view of these things. Like, Look at that. That is a beautiful plant right there. And I'll tell you right now, I have plants in that 55 I planted that, you know, dirt works really well. I don't like dirt, but, you know, I'm not going to diss it because it does work. Not a fan of it. So, you know, my secrets are pretty much patience. I have I have timers on my lights. Make sure you have plenty of light / time, you know, on your lights, you know. And, you know, as far as like the adding the, like, you know, people dose their tanks, you know, if that works for you, it works for you. If CO2, making CO2 works for you, it works for you. So whatever works for you is going to be your best bet. But honestly, keeping plants healthy is, for me, is routine. Water change, make sure lights stay on, and leave it alone. That's what I do. I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of a hard question to ask / answer, but, you know, that's how I did it. I never really thought about how to keep them healthy. I just tossed them in there and I hoped for the best, and it worked. So, sorry it wasn't very informative, but hope you enjoyed this video. Whoever asked me the question, I hope you are still subscribed. And for you guys that are subscribed and like this video, like it, comment if you have any questions or would like a video made. This tank needs to be completely replanted. I just planted a bunch of random plants and just kind of tossed it in there, so hoping it would work, and kind of has, kind of hasn't. I'm getting new fish in here, a lot of new stuff coming on. Check out my contest. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.